is the most rewarding part of your job?
What was your scariest moment at work? How do nurses deal with seeing so many people naked?
Were you ever sent to the Numb or matron's office?
If you could give advice to a new nurse today, what would you say?
Many people see that allowing a nurse to provide care is a privilege. What's an experience that you have been privileged to share?
Well, I mean, you don't get any more privilege than being at the birth of a human, for that little human and also for the woman and her family.
There is just nothing like witnessing that. Like you just said, it's a full roller coaster of emotions. There's fear, there's anxiety, there's excitement, and then sort of at the end of it all, there's relief and just utter kind of joy of it all.
Were you ever sent to the Numb or matron's office, and why?
I was sent to the matron's office when I was a numb. Do I get extra points for that? Yeah, I'm not going to divulge what I was called in for, but yeah, I spent quite a bit of time in matron's office when I was training.
How do nurses deal with seeing so many people naked?
It's just another part of anatomy to us. And when your legs are up there and I'm delivering your baby, I'm not looking at everything. No. I'm checking that everything's okay.
But I always remember it's worse for them than it is for us. They're probably more embarrassed, more nervous, more vulnerable than we are.
Seen one, seen them all. That's it.
You don't have anything special.
Wow, didn't we see some naked bodies?
What was your scariest moment at work?
I was working with the Flying Doctors and we had a little town that had a power strike. So we had to go and get the bodies out of the morgue. So we had 3 deceased people on board. So 2 on stretchers, and the pilot said, now the 3rd one we have to put down the aisle. So we were in an unpressurised Nomad, it was before they flipped over to the smarter planes, and as we went up through the altitude we got to about 1,000 feet and this body sat up next to me and I'm in a 4-point harness and I do not recall undoing that harness. I do not recall climbing over the seat in front of me, but I next remember being on the pilot's lap screaming.
What was your funniest day at work?
This gentleman had decided that he wanted to throw fecal matter out the door at anybody who walked past. So for the entire shift, all of the nurses were coming up with strategies on how to get past his door so they could care for other people down the end of the ward without actually copping a face full of poo. And that was the funniest thing that we had experienced that entire day on a really hard shift. So that's one of my favourite, funniest days at work.
And most of our funny stories will involve poo.
Yeah, it's all about poo. Generally. Or bodily fluids in some description.
What is the most rewarding part of your job?
The most rewarding part is making a difference to community.
At the heart of it, I wanted to do nursing to help people, and that comes in a variety of ways.
Being there for people when they're not feeling so great, and just being professional and courteous and doing the best you can to make them feel better. I think that's rewarding.
If you could give advice to a new nurse today, what would you say?
Take the time, it's more than just a job, it is getting to know people and talking to them.
Don't ever lose your empathy.
You'll find nursing to be challenging and rewarding, so you'll learn something new every day, so just enjoy it.
And look after your feet, obviously.
Oh, look after your feet. I forgot about you look after your feet. Got to look after your feet. You don't want those varicose veins.
Yeah, just really proud to be invited to participate in this video for the Primary Health Network to celebrate International Nurses Day. We're really proud to be part of a profession that cares for people in so many different ways, and it's just, we should all celebrate ourselves and our colleagues today. So, yeah, hope everybody has a great day.
Happy International Nurses Day.